Welcome back. Now, it's not everyone's idea of what to do at the end of your working life, but an increasing number of Brits, it seems, are being seduced by the prospect of spending their sunset years in the Thai resort of Pattaya. The numbers of British residents aged over 65 in the town has risen by 43% in the last 2 years. And as our Asia correspondent John Sparks reports, the delights on offer are not those you would usually associate with retirement.
In Pattaya, the sea is warm and the sunset soothing. There's beer and sex and careless fun, and for an increasing number of British retirees, it's all affordable on a UK pension. In times of austerity, it's a powerful draw, and tens of thousands of men are making the journey.
I thought I was maybe finished, you know. It rejuvenated me.
I'm not sitting indoors with my slippers on. No way. This is my time.
As the UK grapples with the costs of an ageing population, these senior citizens have exported themselves abroad. And they have no intention of going home. For them, Britain is the land of high prices and poor quality care for the elderly.
If I were in England, I'd be sat in my room waiting to die. So, which would you prefer?
You don't miss Britain?
No, dear hell. Miss Britain, you're joking, aren't you?
Over the last 2 years, the number of British tourists visiting Thailand has increased slightly. But there's been a huge rise in the number of Britons taking Thai retirement visas. And in Pattaya, that increase is even bigger, up 43%. It won't surprise you to learn that one of the main attractions in Pattaya are Thai women. They fulfill a variety of roles as carers, companions, and sexual partners. And that's probably why this city feels so sleazy. But British seniors don't seem to care. They're not interested in a proper, respectable-looking retirement.
More people care about me here than back in UK.
What does your family back home think of what you're doing?
Pass. Basically, they don't give a monkeys.
That's sad.
You know what I mean? Nobody wants to know me. That's why I'm here.
Thailand's tourist police are struggling with the influx, with seniors fueled by alcohol and their newfound freedom. The department's British-born spokesman told me they get themselves in all sorts of trouble.
He may have made a mistake and picked up a young woman and then discovered it's a man when they get back to the room and an argument breaks out.
That happens, does it?
It does happen. I carry a wound here, small one, that was sorting out trouble in a bar where they were throwing tables and chairs at each other. It can happen. It was over, of course, a football match.
Inevitably, many seniors end up here, at Pattaya's public hospital. Some turn up with cuts and scrapes, but the majority suffer from more serious afflictions.
They've usually got chronic illnesses, like alcoholism. They're drunk and sick and have trouble walking. They've got bed sores on their bodies. Some stay here for months. Others even die here.
In a crowded hospital with only 32 beds, that's a problem. What's more, retirees often come to Thailand without insurance. Many can't pay their medical bills. This hospital's had more than 18,000 visits by foreigners this year, the majority over 60, and they've left the equivalent of £300,000 in unpaid care.
Do you think that you're dealing with the consequences of Europe's ageing population?
Well, we have to deal with everyone. Britons, Germans, Russians, they keep coming, so we do the best we can.
Up on the third floor, we found Derek Austin. A resident of Pattaya for the last 8 years, he was recently admitted with diabetes and cirrhosis. I asked him if he'd been looking after himself.
You haven't drunk too much?
No, not too much. So, but that's basically what you can do out here, is drink.
So you have?
But it's cheap. Yeah.
There are other ways to spend your twilight years in Pattaya. On the outskirts of town, a group of Scandinavians have bought their own retirement home and keep themselves busy in the pool and gym and at choir practice. Well, sort of. And it's got some politicians thinking. Why not export retirees to Thailand and save the taxpayer money? Residents here think European governments should get on board.
They have to pay in any case for us in Sweden. If they pay for us here or in Sweden, it doesn't matter. It's the same cost. I think it's even cheaper here.
For the time being, retirees in Pattaya are on their own, and a growing number are stumbling towards the bottom. Stephen is from Liverpool, a former bus driver. He's now homeless and living on the beach.
Why did you come to Thailand, Stephen?
For sex.
You're honest about that?
Sex. Sexaholic, alcoholic. That's the truth. I give a 37-year marriage up. For what? Crap in the end.
It's not something that Thais are used to seeing. Westerners sleeping rough, and there's nothing here to support them.
Do you want help?
I think I've gone beyond help. You know? I think I'm a psychiatric case. You know? I don't know. I don't know. I really don't.
They've made their escape to a fanciful land, but they are gambling with their health and well-being. Still, many seniors think it's preferable to the alternative, growing old in Britain, and it seems many more will make the voyage. John Sparks, Channel 4 News in Pattaya.